Hello and welcome to the Ilene Silverman Show. I'm your host Ilene, and on this week's program, our guests represent the Star Center Theater. For 26 years dedicated to bringing powerful performances to our community with children and adults on stage. We hope you will be in the audience as they begin their 2026-27 season. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us for our program. I'm delighted to introduce my guests, Rhonda Wilson, founder and executive director of the Star Center Theater, and Angie Terrell, public relations officer, summer camp counselor, and all-around arts advocate. Both of these women, educators, arts advocate, and very much a part of the arts in this community. It's a privilege to have you, Rhonda, and you, Angie, here on the Ilene Silverman Show.
Thank you for having me.
Certainly. I mean, we go a ways back.
Yes,
we do. Different Ilene Silverman shows, different opportunities to be together. But I'm celebrating right now with you. This is your 26th.
Going into our 26th season.
I was there when you celebrated your 25th anniversary.
Yes.
It was quite a gala. You've received so many recognitions, Rhonda, you too, Angie. And I always think of the two of you together, by the way. Yeah, I do, and I know I'm not the only one. And so take us a little into your personal story, your history, Rhonda, that led where you are now.
Okay, well, I grew up, I've always liked the arts and old black and white movies, old films. So I always was into that and music. Didn't think I would be here at the Star Center, doing the Star Center, but I grew up just loving that. And I said, to myself as a young child, if I have an opportunity, I would do something with that. So in second grade in elementary school in Miami, I was the president of the little drama club.
Already leading the way.
Which, whatever that meant for a 7-year-old, but I was that because I always wanted to be, kind of in charge and direct stuff. So that's what I did. That's how it started. And then, I went off to school, came back, ended up in Gainesville, and here we are.
And well, then how did you two get together?
Well, this is a great story. Back during the earlier days of education, Dr. McNeely took over as principal at Duval Elementary School.
Right.
And she decided she wanted to do something different and turn it into a fine arts academy. I had just retired from the school board of Alachua County.
And yet,
she said, if you just help me plan this, I'll let you stay in retirement. Well, the next thing I knew, we had planned it, and I was going there every day.
You've never
as
retired,
the fine
Angie.
arts facilitator for this new fine arts academy. And of course, we needed a drama teacher. And I had met Rhonda through singing, through church-related activities. And so I contacted her and said that we needed a drama teacher. Now, of course, this young lady had majored in economics. So, of course, she was going to need to get certified. So I explained that to her. And I said, you need to take, the certification test. She said, okay. 7 days later, she had passed the test in flying colors, got her certification, became the drama teacher for the Duval Fine Arts Academy, and the rest is history.
And we're still making
history.
But the heart, how would you define the heart of the Star Center Theater? Your purpose that you started with.
When I began having this idea that when I found the theater, it was starting out as just a children's theater because I was working with the Housing Authority one summer, and I said there has to be more out there for these kids to go to after we leave here this summer. So I said, whatever it takes, I'm going to start a little program. And it started out as a little program with a few kids here and there. putting on shows in the community center, in the library, in the park, wherever somebody would
Wherever you
allow
had the
us. We didn't have a
chance, yes.
home, but we knew what we wanted to do, and it started to catch on. I had parents that were encouraged and would help bring things to the table like costumes and
Make it possible.
make it possible. And I saw this in the kids, and after that, when we had so many parents, I said, well, we need to do something to get these parents involved. So we started having the parents in shows, or doing shows that could include the
Into
parents.
the adults.
So now we're
Right.
doing a full season with adults and kids and just kids. So here,
Absolutely.
yes.
And what she has done is she has gone from Star Center Theater being just a family. I think you had 3 families.
Oh my gosh.
And now,
What it is now.
and now we
yeah.
have over 200 families.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It's
Amazing,
amazing.
because you can't do this and keep it this long all year round by yourself.
Oh no.
And I had to
You
learn
have
that
a team.
you have to have
I
a
know.
team.
Okay.
And you have a wonderful team, and we're going to take a quick break.
Okay.
Stay with us. We'll be right back. We're back talking about the Star Center Theater with Rhonda Wilson and Angie Terrell. And arts education has always been a strong component of the Star Center. I mean, from day one, as you've been talking about your vision, Rhonda. But then there's the summer camp. Here we have the summer camp coordinator. Angie, tell us what summer camp is like.
I would love to do that. I think more than 15 years ago, Rhonda decided to add this segment to the Star Center Theater. And again, I was instrumental in getting that done. But we wanted to do something a little differently. And so we planned an intense program with kids being involved in classes in the morning and then being involved in productions in the afternoons. So what our mornings consist of are lessons, violin lessons, piano lessons. We also have dance, and we also have African drumming and dance. And along with that, we also do the visual arts and academics.
So
all
it's a
of that happens
full
in the
spectrum,
morning
yeah.
session. And then after lunch, they come back in the afternoon. And we have some visitors that we get to come in from the community to join us in the afternoon. We have a group called Motivate You. And this is
Wow.
by a young lady in the community who her kids have grown up in our theater. And it works on their social skills and historical activities, so they would know their county and their state and those kind of things. And alongside that, in the afternoons, we would do theater productions, one for the younger kids, because our summer camp covers kindergarten through 12th grade.
Okay, right.
And so that's where we are now,
Wow.
with a full day, 5 days
Incredible.
a week, with our super smart summer camp.
I think so. And then, okay, at the end of July, almost end of July, you have a trip planned. This just always
Yes.
overwhelms me. Okay, where are you off to, Rhonda?
To New York City.
Yeah, of course.
Times Square,
Broadway, here you come.
Yes, here we come.
So you take a group of,
We take a group, and this year we're taking 65
oh my gosh.
people this year.
This
And
is
35
incredible.
of them are youth that have come through our program at some point in time. And it's grown with the adults because now they plan things with the family and they want to go.
Right,
and
everyone wants
so
to go.
everybody wants to go.
That's
So we
just
take them to New
remarkable.
York. We do master classes. We see shows. So that's our biggest thing, is to show them what the big picture is like.
Right.
Everybody may not want to go to New York to perform, but they can see where it can take you.
Where it could take you.
It can
right.
take you. And so we want them to hear from people who have gone through this journey, whether it's they've auditioned or whether they just decided to make that move. But we enjoy it, and this year we're staying the 20th, July 20th through the 25th.
Oh, this is just an extraordinary opportunity. Not just, I mean, just a picture of the world.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of a picture, we've agreed it's been about, when did you start in the location you now are? I'm picturing the Star
Yeah.
Center Theater, even though you laughed and said you should have seen it when we moved in.
Yes,
Yeah,
you,
and
you
that
should
started
have.
back in 2017.
2017
Yeah,
in our
yeah.
current building.
In your
2017 is
current
when we
building.
moved
Yes,
in.
yes. Which I think made a huge difference because we talked, you've been in many different areas of
Oh,
Gainesville.
yeah.
Keeping it together here, there, and
Yes.
everywhere. But where you are now, what does that mean to you?
It gives us a sense of we belong, and we don't have to worry about where we're going to be next year or the year after or next week. We have a sense of permanency. People, they support us. They come see a show there, and sometimes they don't even realize this was there.
Right.
That was
Oh, I
there.
know.
They
I
walk
know.
in and say, "Oh, this,
Oh, look.
yes." So we feel like we're at home, and that's kind of what we want to
And
make sure that we continue this on. If it's 25 years from now.
Yes.
From this first 25 years, 26 years now.
Yes, and we're going to talk more about that. But one thing that you have a great website, by the way. There's certain words that resonate, like let's create the magic. This is where the magic begins, where we sparkle, where we shine, where we take to the stage. I just say you are creating the magic for so many.
But thank you.
Thank you.
Well done. We're going to take another quick break. Stay with us. We'll be right back. We're back discussing the Star Center Theater, and I'm delighted to introduce Patricia Lee, President of the Executive Board, and Elizabeth Clark, Vice President of the Executive Board, two lovely women that are working together on behalf of the Star Center Theater.
Thank you.
Thank you both for being here. And we're enjoying such a good conversation about the Star Center Theater. But Patricia, what drew you to be involved and eventually become president, and now we have vice president?
Well, I started as a patron because I love the arts, but more importantly, I loved what they were doing with the children. While I spent most of my time in corporate America, I am basically a teacher. My first degree is in education.
Wow.
I've always cared about the
youth.
learning of the young people.
Right.
And with this program, the children's improved behavior. They are learning to read and remember things and to think critically through fun activities like acting.
Right.
So anything that improves the literacy and the confidence of young people attracts me, and I got
can see it.
involved, and I actually was able to do a leadership program with the older youth.
Outstanding.
As well.
You found your place.
I did.
Yes,
I did.
where you can make a difference.
Absolutely.
And over these many years, you know, so many of these young people have benefited from the Star Center Theater. And just the pride, the self-esteem of being on a stage and what it means. And Elizabeth knows that because
Absolutely, she does.
Well,
she's a performer herself. But
thank
tell us how you got involved.
Well, I had the blessing of acting lessons and singing lessons and dancing lessons as
We've
a
talked.
child growing up in
Gainesville.
Gainesville. Exactly. And so I'm so grateful to be a part of Star Center Theater because those opportunities that may not otherwise be afforded to everybody and particularly to youth, kids and teenagers in East Gainesville, which is
Right.
where my heart is, and I know it's our founder Rhonda Wilson's heart is there too. I
Agree.
appreciate that so much, and we want to see East Gainesville continue to thrive, and we do that by finding those young people who are incredibly talented and giving them a stage and a spotlight to do that.
Right.
And of course, as you know, we have adult programs as well. We have
Right.
a full
opportunity.
season of shows
Right.
For adults as well.
Right, and because you're part of what, the Spirit of Soul.
Yes, Spirit
Yes.
of Soul Ensemble, we call
Right.
it. And I've been involved in a lot of shows at Stars since I had the blessing of getting involved in 2018. My
Right.
first show was In the Heights, the musical.
Incredible. And now the opening, we're going to talk about the season with Rhonda, but the opening performance August 28th will be Come From Away.
Yes, I'm
Take
so
it away,
excited.
Elizabeth.
You can
She's
tell.
going to be in it.
I'm about to jump out of my chair with excitement
No,
about
I don't
Come
blame
From
you.
Away.
I don't blame you.
So,
Patricia's going to be right there in the audience.
I
Thank
definitely
you.
will be, and I love
Thank
watching
you.
her
Thank
perform.
you.
She's very good.
Thank you. It's a beautiful musical, as you know.
I know, yes.
It's a tribute to the diversion of 7,000 people
Yes.
during 9/11 to Newfoundland in Canada, and the bonds that they developed with each other and with the residents
Exactly.
of Canada.
Right.
And it's a gorgeous show, despite being about such a tragedy, a national tragedy.
It has
such
tenderness
heart.
and heart. You were right. And both of you have talked about the heart of the Star Center Theater. Address that again. And you're both educators and have done so much because just to know you're nourishing young people and their talent.
It's a very positive experience for the young people, and it is a place for them to come, feel safe, and not be a part of the devil's workshop, because idle hands are the devil's workshop. And the Star Center Theater keeps them busy, and it keeps them
In a positive,
in growth.
positive.
Exactly.
And when we talk about theater, just a little bit, what are the goals that you see? You're in this wonderful building. What might be next for you?
Permanency is always very, very important, and our long range goals is to make some plans to make sure that we're permanent. Star Center Theater over the years have been almost like a nomad, having operated in so many different places.
Right.
So we want to be stable in one place, and so we're looking to be able to keep the place we're in, and we're working towards that end.
And
Yes.
you all know we're near Wards on 23rd Avenue in
Right.
Gainesville, not far from Main Street. Very convenient central location, and
It
we
is
we
easy
are
to get to from all parts of our community.
exactly,
Absolutely.
and it's the ideal home for us, and we want to make it our permanent home.
Yes, a
Yes.
stage of your own.
Exactly.
Thank you both very much.
Thank
You're
you.
very
Stay
welcome.
with us. We'll be right back. We're back talking about the Star Center Theater with Rhonda Wilson and Angie Terrell. Okay, Rhonda, give us a little sneak peek about the season. We know about Come From Away from Elizabeth, but continue on.
Yes, and then we have a drama, August Wilson, famous playwright, Fences.
Yes.
And then we have also Once on This Island, which is one of my favorite musicals, the Caribbean favorite musical.
Yes.
And then we have a play by Lynn Nottage, who's a Pulitzer Prize winning playwright. By the way, meet Vera Stark. Followed by the Tony nominated A Wonderful World. It would be the Louis Armstrong story,
Oh
which
my
I'm
gosh, I want to
excited
see
about.
that.
I love
Yes.
that.
Yes. And then we have Blues for Alabama Sky, which is from a regional playwright out of Atlanta. It's a drama, a 1920s drama. And then we're finishing our regular season with Hello Dolly.
Oh boy.
Which we know
Yeah.
is an old classic. But in this season, we also have two special events. One is our Lady Day at the Emerson's Bar and Grill, Billie Holiday story. And then another famous singer, Mahalia Jackson, on another end for our Black Music Month.
Outstanding.
Yes.
Wait, who might be playing Lady Day?
Let me tell
The
you.
talented Rhonda Wilson.
Let me tell
Again?
you.
Yes.
Sometimes our shows are just so successful
Indeed.
that when they end, we get emails and calls and Facebook messages asking, could we do it again?
Bring
Could
it
we
back.
do it
Could we
again?
bring it back?
Well, guess who we're now able to bring back?
Right.
The founder and executive director, Rhonda Wilson, has been commanded to come back and do Lady Day. We
Oh,
love her
Rhonda,
in that
that's
role.
wonderful.
Yeah, I'm excited. I
You
love that
should
show.
be.
I
And
love that role.
I will
Yes.
look forward to being in the audience.
Yes, and while we're on that thought,
Oh,
We're
more
all
shows coming back. Yeah.
yes, we're bringing Gypsy back.
Yes.
I think we did it for 3 weeks, and that was not enough. We started getting those responses. Can you do it again? When will you do it? Or I didn't get to see it, and I want to. So
So
we're
it's
going to be
coming
able
back.
to bring that at the beginning of August.
Right.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
Yes. So again, an opportunity before the season starts. I mean, you keep that building busy at all times.
Yes, it's
I
been
know.
busy.
And I would say a lot of thought goes into the season.
Oh yes, I'm really intentional, especially now about what we choose, because I believe there's a place for everybody, and people like different things, and if we provide that variety within our community, then people have a chance to go everywhere.
Right.
And see different things and know they're going to see something different or hear a different story, and it teaches our audiences that there are other stories that are
relevant.
Yes, relevant to you, and that can be reached through theater. So I try to be real intentional about the season. So sometimes it takes me a little minute looking at this to make sure it works, and providing spaces for the artists as well as for the audience members.
Yes, you see the whole vision, and the vision of telling the story.
Yes.
Which you have both done and devoted so many years to doing at the Star Center. And by the way, it's a great website. We ask people to go there so they can see what's coming up, and donate, and be a volunteer. Angie, give us a shout out.
Listen, we need you.
Yes.
We work very hard. No one gets paid.
Right, all
We're
volunteer,
volunteers.
nonprofit organization.
Nonprofit organization, and we need you to volunteer. We need you to attend our shows. We need you to even donate.
Yes.
So that after 25 years, we want to make it 50.
Of
We want
course.
to be a continual process of sharing our talents and our time and our vision with Alachua County and the world at large.
Oh, beautifully said.
Thank you.
And I see that your vision is strong, Rhonda.
Well, thank you.
Yes, we have just a few more moments. What would you like to add?
I just want to say, continue to support the arts. Especially come to the Star Center. You'll see some wonderful shows, wonderful performers. I'm excited about Gypsy returning, and then I Come From Away, which is the Tony winner,
Yes.
about September 11th. So we try to tell stories that can reach people, and there's something for everybody. Whether you want to be on stage, behind stage, or just come and talk to some of our young people. So please
Get
come
to know
and
them.
support the Star Center. And our youth season will be coming out soon.
Well said. And I want to thank both of you for being wonderful guests, and Elizabeth and Patricia. Thank you so much for all you're doing with
And
the
thank
Star
you for
Center
the
Theater.
opportunity.
Thank you.
Of course. And I hope I will see you at the Star Center Theater. So glad you tuned in, and I hope you'll join us next time. Take care.